Good morning, Chester. This is Bill Rose with your weekly forecast for January 18th through the 24th. Currently in Chester, we have broken clouds, temperatures at 25. Feels like it's 16, winds are at 7 miles an hour, and the humidity is at 75%. It is January 17th at 10:54 a.m. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on in Chester and around the nation. Before we go ahead and start, I've been sick, so last week I gave you a little bit, maybe a day late forecast, but I had some tests run and I'm doing a lot better. Still got to figure out what's going on. So let's take a look at Chester. We do have some, a little bit of, looks like, maybe some flurries. But look like it's going to move out of the area. If we get it in around St. Louis, looks like they have some snow showers that are kicking off right now. So let's go ahead and take a look over into Idaho. And right now, what they have is dense fog going from Burley all the way up to Rexburg, Idaho Falls.
A new special event has been issued.
Craters of the Moon National Forest in this area is a freezing fog and dense visibility, creating some slick spots. So let's go ahead and go over to the Midwest, and we're going to start off with North Dakota from Grand Forks to Fargo all the way up to the border into Canada. You do have a blizzard warning. Most of North Dakota is under a cold weather advisory, as well as the northern part of South Dakota going into Nebraska. Let's take a look. Also cold weather advisory. And that's going to be pretty much most of the northern part of Nebraska. They do have another special weather statement. So they just updated the cold weather advisory. If we get to the western southwest part of Minnesota, they have a special weather statement. So let's take a look what's going on. Blowing snow and reduced visibility there, as well as let's take a look at the northwest part of Iowa. Same thing, falling and blowing snow for reduced visibility in that area. If we get into in and around Wisconsin and around Green Bay, Milwaukee, Madison, looks like you got some snow showers. Even in La Crosse, some snow showers there, as well as Richland Center in Wisconsin. We do have around Davenport, Iowa, going into Illinois. Let's see what we got going on here. Blowing snow leading to reduced visibility as well. So we do have some rain showers in Michigan. Looks like the western part of Michigan, you're under a winter weather advisory. And of course, if we get in here into Cleveland, Ohio, you have a snow squall line busting through there around Cleveland all the way down to Danville. Right, let's get into Pennsylvania, or well, let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of Ohio. Cambridge, New Philadelphia, snow squall showers coming later on in that day. So that's just for what's coming right there that you see on the map. If we get into Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Butler, again, I believe that's going to be the snow squall line that's going to be coming through. If we get to Warren and, if I can pronounce that right, Couder Sport, winter weather advisory. If we get into here to around Buffalo, Dunkirk, Jamestown, you guys are under a winter storm watch. Let's see what else we got here. West Virginia, winter weather advisory. And as you can see this, New York, all the way to Concord, Albany, Boston, you guys have some snow showers kicking off right there. Baltimore, Washington, you guys under a special weather statement. Let's see what we got. period of snow and rain mix this morning. So that is what is going on. We do have some showers in and around Dallas area, and we do have a freeze watch and freeze warning in the southern part of Texas. And if we get over here into Georgia, a winter weather advisory. Let's take a look at what that says. Slippery road conditions, lingering water and snow on roads will freeze on Sunday. Anywhere from Tampa all the way up to Jacksonville, you're under a freeze watch also. So that is what's going on. We do have a little bit, it looks like, snow showers in and around Amarillo to Plainview. But as far as Chester, we are looking pretty good. So let's take a look at the 7-day forecast real quick, and I'll explain a little bit of what's going to go on next week. So let's start off with Sunday, January 18th. We got a high of 30, a low of 15. It's going to be partly sunny with some clouds. Same on January 19th, a high of 22 and a low of 11. Partly sunny with some clouds. Tuesday, January 20th, we got a high of 40, a low of 26, sunny. Wednesday, January 21st, we got a high of 44, a low of 26. Mostly sunny, maybe a little bit of clouds. About 12 hours ago, it looked like we might have a little bit of snow, but it looked like it's all going to be down south of Chester. So Thursday, January 22nd, we got a high of 34, a low of 22, sunny. This is where it's going to get a little tricky, and I'll explain that to you. Friday, January 23rd, a high of 35, a low of 26, sunny, and probably a mix of snow, sleet, and showers later on the evening of Friday, but that's subject to change as well as Saturday. January 24th, we got a high of 36, a low of 25, with a 40% chance of that rain-snow mix. And why I say it's going to change, about 12 hours ago, it was going to be all snow, and starting on Saturday, but like I said, things can change pretty quick. Like I said, when you do these forecasts and you look at the parameters on Pivotal Weather, they change every hour and day by day. So, like I said, this is just a prediction of what's going on. So let's take a look at Pivotal Weather and what's going to happen on what I say Friday, but it is shown here on Saturday about 12 p.m. So we'll take a look when we get closer to next Saturday to see when all this is going to happen, and I'll give you guys an update. But as of right now, Pivotal Weather is showing it starting at 12 p.m. And you can see where it is sleet, freezing rain mix going all the way until about 11 p.m. So it's about 11 hours of that. So be prepared for some slick spots if that is what's going to happen, or if it's going to change later on in the week to just snow. And I'll get back with you. Hey guys, today is Saturday. We got basketball tournaments in Chester at the Chester High School. We got games going from 2 p.m. all the way, and the last game starts at 6:30 p.m. This evening. If you could go there, we got some decent food. I'll be cooking. We'll have loaded fries, hot dogs, pretzels, you name it. It's going to be a good day. We are playing the championship tonight. I believe that's the 6:30 game. Come see your Chester Yellow Jackets. Also, let me get back to Radar Omega. And if you guys could, always like and follow me on Facebook. Look for Billy Rose. If you could, share it to a friend. Tell them to look for that German Shepherd and ask me to accept him as a friend. And I will do that. Also, on YouTube, you can reach me at Billy Rose Weather, and share that one too. I will post this video on Facebook twice. One will be the Facebook video, and then the link to the YouTube. Other than that, guys, I will get back with you probably maybe around Thursday to see what the weather is going to be as far as next weekend, and I will see what's going on. So, like I said, things are going to change. So I will talk to you later. You guys have a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you later. Have a good day.